Hello friends, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Poonam Chawla, an assistant professor with Maharaja Agrasen Institute of Management Studies in Rohini. Today we are going to discuss on the interesting subject of special challenges in career management. The inclusions of the module are an introduction to the topic, socialization orientation, career path, career portfolio, plateauing, skill obsolescence, work-life balance, retirement, followed by the module summary. To give you an introduction, I must say that positive and proactive organization takes steps towards maintaining the work life of its employees. The positive output of the same is shown in the positive returns to shareholders. There is low absenteeism in the firm, high motivation and morale of the workforce. This module shall throw light on the various challenges that are undertaken by the organization in career management. It discusses various arenas like work-life balance, process of orientation, socialization, career path, facilitating employees to handle job loss and issues like retirement. The aforementioned topics are considered as challenges as they are the implications that workforce faces at one or the other moment in an employee's career. The first challenge that we face is socialization. Organizational socialization is defined as the process in which employees are taken on board and are converted into active members of the firm. The objective of orientation is to make the employees ready to perform the job effectively, learn about the firm and establish positive work relationships. The three steps of organizational socialization involve anticipatory socialization, encounter and settling in. Anticipatory socialization. This step takes place before the incumbent has joined the particular organization. It is through anticipatory socialization an individual cultivates expectations from the firm, job and work environment relationships. These expectations from the organization are developed by the constant interaction with organization's executives during the interview process. The second stage is encounter. The encounter phase happens when the employees start a new job. It is imminent to mention here that howsoever true be the information about the job, the real experience seeps in when the employee actually starts working on the job and faces shock and surprise. The last phase is the settling in phase. In the settling in phase, the employees have a comfortable self at the organization and have developed stable work relationships. They handle work conflicts and are able to create work-life balance. The employees now take part in the day-to-day activities of the company and are also interested in the potential career opportunities within the organization. Benefits of socialization program. Socialization and orientation programs play a vital role in socializing employees. A positive socialization and orientation program emphasizes on providing the employees with a clear understanding of the history of the organization, mission and vision of the company, and the performance expectation from the employees. Effective socialization programs lead to employees who have a stronger commitment and loyalty towards the company. and is also helpful in reducing employee turnover. In the process of orientation, the organization makes an effort to familiarize the new employees with organizational rules, policies, and procedures. It incorporates information about the organization, department, and the role assigned to the employee. Another challenge that is faced is career path. A career path is a series of steps of job positions that contains similar types of work and skills that employees move through in the company. Effective career paths facilitate acquiring and retaining talented workforce in the organization. It is with the help of a career path that the organization can provide various career options to their employees and help them make job choices that best fit in their life situations. It also facilitates development of skills through a series of jobs or roles. An effective career path can be developed by analyzing work and information flows, important development experiences, qualifications, and the type of work which is performed across the jobs and the movement pattern of employees in and out of the role. Organizations that have technical staff like engineers, it becomes difficult for them to make sure that the technical employee do not lose the sense of belongingness towards the organization. For such employees, the organization comes up with the idea of a dual career path. In a dual career path system, employees can either remain in the technical career path or they can move to the management career path. Career portfolio. A career portfolio involves multiple part-time jobs that when brought together make up a full-time position. This creates a unique career path that allows the individual to comprehensively bring together their interests. Organizations are also becoming open to multiple job career paths, as in various cases firms require specialists who can come and do project and consulting work on requirement basis and are not on the payroll of the firm. For instance, Dr. Gold is the medical head of medical affairs at the Rebecca Rehabilitation Center in Bronx, New York, and is also a senior vice president and medical director for Gray Healthcare Group in Manhattan. Through these two part-time jobs, he can be with the patients as well as become an integral part of the marketing team that helps in developing advertisements for pharmaceutical products, thus fulfilling both his interests. Plateauing. Let's talk about plateauing. Plateauing refers to the chances that an employee might be given job assignments with more responsibilities are less. The chances of a middle-level employee to plateau are more vis-a-vis employees at other levels. Plateauing is not harmful for employees or organization till the employee is meeting the minimum standards and does not demand enhancement in his job responsibilities. Plateauing can be harmful if it becomes dysfunctional in nature, if the employee feels that he is restrained at one position with no opportunities for growth. There are various reasons for employee to plateau. namely absence of training, low need for achievement, poor compensation plans, and slow organizational growth. There are various ways and means for remedial actions available for plateaued employees, like providing career counseling to employees, participating in developmental activities, and doing a reality check on the various kinds of solutions available. Obsolescence. Obsolescence refers to minimization in the competency of an employee, which might be the outcome of lack of knowledge of new work processes, techniques, and technologies that have developed since the individual finished his formal education. Although employees have been avoiding the issue of obsolescence, but with rapid technological changes, all the employees run the risk of being obsolete in their skills. Obsolescence must be minimized if the organization tends to become a learning organization. In today's dynamic business world, if the employee skills become vague and obsolete, it will have an instrumental effect on the business, and the employees and the business may both suffer badly. For instance, if the employee skills become vague and obsolete, the company may fail to launch new or improvised products or services and may also lose a competitive edge in the market. To avoid such situations, skill obsolescence must be avoided in the organizations by providing the employees with an option to exchange information and ideas, provide employees with challenging work assignments, motivating employees to attend seminars and conferences to upgrade themselves. Some proactive organizations also offer sabbaticals, which provide the employee to develop new skills and make them move away from their day-to-day job stress and acquire new skills and perspective. Work-life balance is another challenge. Multiple roles and rising work pressures, employees often come across work-life imbalance as there is a conflict between work and non-work activities. The primary outcome of this imbalance is conflict, but more hazardly, impact includes health risks, reduced output, turnover, and poor mental health of an individual. These are primarily three types of work-life family conflicts. They have been identified as time-based conflict, strain-based conflict, and behavior-based conflict. We shall discuss all of them in detail one by one. Time-based conflict. Time-based conflict occurs if the demand of work and family interfere with each other. Jobs that demand late evening stays at office often tend to interfere with family time and other non-work commitments of an individual. The second type of conflict is strain-based conflict. Strain-based conflict can happen due to rising stress at either work or non-work role. For instance, a newborn child may be awake at night and the parents tend to him, leading to lower concentration at work due to sleep deprivation. The third is behavior-based conflict. Behavior-based conflict occurs when there is a behavioral based conflict between the work behavior and the non-work behavior. Like, an executive may be expected to don a logical attitude at office, but is expected to be warm and friendly at home. Proactive human resource policies which respond to work and non-work issues have considerable potential to reduce work-life imbalance. These policies stress on providing realistic information about the role of the employee and expectations in terms of work and time. The policies include flexi timing, job redesign, support services such as childcare and elderly care program. The last challenge is retirement. Retirement is another career management challenge that an organization faces, as it involves leaving a job and moving to a life which is devoid of work. Usually when employees age to a certain limit, they are retired from their role. However, it is not necessary that only after attaining certain age they retire. Some employees also seek early retirement due to personal or professional reasons. Some employees who seek early retirement make a transition from the current job and may seek some other employment or start their own work, which is their personal passion, instead of a 9 to 5 option. Some employees also opt for phased retirement, wherein the older employees slowly reduce their work hours, which also helps them in smooth transition into retirement. Early retirement programs offer employees financial benefits to leave the firm. Organizations, when they are right sizing or need to reduce to cut on the labor costs without laying off employees, such strategies of early retirement are adopted by them. In early retirement programs, the employees is offered a lump sum of money and a percentage of salary depending upon the years of service rendered by him. The amount offered in these programs is usually high and attractive and is beneficial for those who have been in service for quite a long period of time and are eligible for early retirement. This early retirement program is based on age and years of service, and usually employees voluntarily choose for these schemes in the firm and receive a golden handshake. How companies manage work-life balance? For example, creative management that deconstructs the traditional grind. It is an example from Motorola. Great work-life balance and great company to work for. Management is great and would work for them again. This is for the Wegmans. Because I am a college student, my schedule can sometimes be all over the place. Thankfully, Wegmans, it is more than happy to work around my school and personal schedule and make a work schedule so that I can easily adhere to it. For the 2 years I have worked for the Wegmans, I have not regretted 1 minute of it. Another classic example of work-life balance comes from Philips. Great work-life balance, as the employees say, ability to work from home, 3 weeks vacation, unlimited sick time, letting parents be parents. Another example, this comes from American Express. American Express goes so far as to have a backup daycare service attached to the building for those times when the parents need it. Beautiful example of work-life balance. Summary of the module. This module presents the various career management challenges that an organization, manager, and an individual faces while moving through the various phases of a career. These challenges, namely employee orientation and socialization, career paths, dual career paths, plateauing, obsolescence, work-life balance, are multifarious in nature and have been discussed in the module for better understanding. Thank you. I hope you understood the module well.